Air Force Ones with a red thing around them.
We are going hams. That's awesome. JR and I have the fanny packs over the shoulder like all the cool kids are wearing nowadays.
Let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Burke can't get it to go. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers.
And thinking back to last postseason, the Clippers did not back down to the Warriors at all.
Kings end the season on a winning note. In the bubble, they end up with a 3-5 record in Florida. And one of the key reasons they got the W today, of course, is standing by courtside in Florida at the Fieldhouse. Buddy Buckets, Buddy Hield, 28 points in 27 minutes, and he knocked down 8 threes along the way. And I know that the last 3 games for you finding the rhythm from outside that three-point arc has probably been very significant and meaningful. How have you kind of assessed this experience, buddy?
Yeah, I started too late. HB, take off my hat.
On the shot clock.
He's funny. I get him back. But, I started up too late, but, it was worth it coming out here and just be able to compete again and play in this special event that we put on.
Hey, man, smile more, man. You know your mama and baby girl watching, man. You got to smile, man. Don't be looking all frowned up. What's up, baby?
To catch up with him.
I'm good. They're doing a photo shoot, so they probably not watching.
Oh, okay. I got you. No doubt. You got to think, buddy, that going away, regardless how you go, I know you're a shooter. You're always thinking that you're hot, but does this fuel you up a little bit? I know that you struggled in the bubble, but to go out this way has to feel good.
Yes, sir, of course, but it still feels me to go out there and just continue to get better and continue to work. And I've been motivated this offseason, to get my body right, stay in shape. I felt good. I felt the shape coming in. I had a good training camp. Shots didn't fall, but that's the part of the grind. You got to keep working and keep getting better.
Buddy, we knew going in that this was going to be a really bizarre experience for you and your teammates and for everybody involved in life in the bubble. When you look back and briefly reflect on the past 5 weeks, what's the primary takeaway for Buddy Hield?
Primary takeaway, just got to stay at it. Just keep on working and keep on getting better, and just work on everything I need to work on to make my game better, and try to stay safe out here in this world. Because I was diagnosed with COVID, but I got to be more respectful with my surroundings and know where I'm going, and because you never know where it's at.
Any concerns about that when you leave the bubble now?
Yeah, when I leave the bubble, I just gotta stay inside, and I have to work out courts, but make sure I wear a mask and wear gloves and have my hand sanitizer around me, and just be cautious that I have people around me, like my family, like my daughter and my family around me.
But did the COVID, how did it affect you as far as conditioning and those sort of things? Because obviously you're a professional athlete, but trying to get out there and fight that at the same time, was it difficult?
Everybody's body is different. My body, didn't react to it as much. I had like a head cold, nothing too crazy, maybe a little aches there, but I was fine. I was still working out. And it was so crazy that, the people around me didn't even got it, so I figured that I didn't have it. So, but I just had to work out, I just keep on working and stay at my routine, and I didn't, I probably take 3 to 4 days, because the doctor said to take a couple days off, but I just stay at it and keep working, and I try to stay conditioned because I know how to come back out here.
I'll see you in the gym. Be ready.
Buddy, we appreciate you. We look forward to whatever the future may hold for all of us. Thank you for your time.
The pass to Burke. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Finney Smith. The dish now to Doncic.
We've got an awesome core that has done this before. It's our job to surround them with enough pieces to not just compete, but really contend and have a chance to win. Our job is a lot easier than most of the other front offices around the league. We don't have to find Steph, Clay, Draymond. We've got that's the really hard part, is getting those guys who give you a chance. We're in the position. Our job now is to fill out the rest of it. And I think people definitely envy the position we're in. It doesn't make it any easier to do so, but we are absolutely positioned to add things. how many teams have ever come off of the streak we're on, lost some key players, no question, but had this incredible core, and then had like top 5 draft picks and a couple picks next year. And like, I mean, it's a pretty cool position to be in. So I guess what I'm saying is I 100% think we can not only compete, but contend for a championship next year. If we don't, that's on us, and we got to figure out what we're doing wrong. We 100% can, we will, and we've got a lot of ammo.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Don comes off again, mid-range. Bogdan, that was perfect right there.
He has 12 of Sacramento's 18 points. Off the curl, the Lakers knocked down another triple. Wow.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy.
Buddy Hield on the move, 2 defenders back. Transition, stop and pump. He's got the triple.
What you can do about that when he's coming at you full strength.
Oh, nice pass inside and a quick conversion. Harrison Barnes and Bielitsa with his 5th assist. Bogdan with a pocket pass. Hammer it home, Jabari Parker.
And for the last
out of time, fires to beat the buzzer. He's got another triple. Buddy Hield has knocked down another 3-point shot. He's 5 of 8 from distance. Finds belly, skips it out to Bogdan.
Nice.
There it is.
Yes, on time, on target.
Still plenty of time on the possession. Bielitsa, wrap around. Sweet dish and a timely finish from DeJuan Jeffries. Jabari swings to Jeffries, over to Belly, steps. He doesn't shoot it. He throws cross court from the corner. Mojo! And there's another assist.
As we saw right there, would love to have, as well as Kings fans, Marvin Bagley healthy and on the court to be a part of that right there. 3-ball, Buddy Love.
Hield again. Pardon me for jumping in here on that, but my goodness, that's the 8th one he's made in this contest.
No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Outside Leonard. Out to Morris. Jackson passes to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Out.
I think it's the responsibility of the team to come together
here in the first quarter.
I don't ever put
changes for him. He's got to be more
any one individual or even on 2 or 3. I think the right way to look at this is when one guy is struggling or not consistent, and the rest of the group has to surround that player or that group of players with support. And that comes, sometimes that comes in the form of pitching when we're not swinging the bats well. Sometimes it comes in the form of great defense to pick a pitcher up if the balls are on the barrel. And we weren't able to do those things on this trip, which is why it wasn't a successful road trip. We didn't perform the way we were capable of performing.
One of the top 5 interviews we ever had was Draymond.
First one falls for him.
We all liked him as a
years,
player.
so many coaching
we all had the
changes,
same
Brent
questions and
DeField,
concerns that everybody else did.
Too much
What
blame
position
when
is
things go
he?
wrong.
Is he
I don't know
really
if
athletic
blame is
enough?
the word, Kevin. That's just the easy
we sat
out
across
for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes.
It's just like now. I mean, it's so obvious
main
now.
thing that's
but like
frustrating,
the
I think, for the
confidence the IQ, the emotional IQ. Like, this guy had it all, and you sat there and you walk away from it, you're like, how does this person, how do we not want to work with this person? How is this person ever going to fail? You know, even after that great an interview, and he actually had an amazing draft work, which we may or may not get to do, where he came in and he just kicked everyone's butt. He was like yelling and screaming, and like, I thought the other 5 guys were just going to quit basketball after this. Like, I might have. After, I mean, he was just destroying people. But you get workouts like that sometimes. So you're asking, like, how could you not take that guy? You still have to watch game tape. You still have to project. There's still other players in the draft. You're still looking at how other people might feel about the situation. So, yeah, it's easy to look at Draymond now and to look back at these stories and say, man, this was so obvious. Because I don't know if this term is canceled or not, but hindsight's 2020. Like, is that, do we use that anymore now?
Tobias Harris played last year, Brent. Landry Shamet shows a lot of promise.
Interesting for Lambo, as they call him, at age 22 out of Wichita State, to come into the league, show his ability to shoot from the three-point line, shot 40% from deep while taking over 4 a game last year, seemed very comfortable in seeking out the line. And the opportunity for him now, with the star power around him, a lot more is going to open up for Landry Shamet to be a 3rd or 4th guy on the offensive end to make some major contributions.
Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Dallas with a change here too. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Doncic. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hardaway kicks to Kleba. Wright looking around. Shot clock at 6. Right side Hardaway. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson comes in for Hardaway. Los Angeles leading by 4. Williams passes to Mann. Over Jackson. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Wright. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside for Curry. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Curry. And here is Williams. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Right against Williams. Right outside. Here's Marjanovic. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Williams up on top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Marjanovic finds Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. Mann passes to Williams. Now Harrell. Back to Williams. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 3.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
LA's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Green from down in the low post. It goes. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing,
popcorn, right
and
next
the popcorn,
to it.
what
Hot dog
else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah,
right there.
Nachos?
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a big one.
Because when you've done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep.
You
Was
don't
this
feel bad.
basketball related, or did we go somewhere else
All
with
a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
And both free throws good for Curry. Clippers leading by 3. Williams looking around. Back to Shamet. He feeds it to Harrell. Lock at 6. Over Jackson. And it's Harrell missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Wright, the pass to Marjanovic. From the left block. The kick out to Wright. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer on the way. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Marjanovic. The pass to Mann. Here's Green. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Now here's Jackson. Guarded closely. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Green dishes to Williams. Green inside, guarded by Curry. Poked away. Curry with the steal. On the wing, Jackson. Kicks it to Wright. Pass to Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Curry passes to Wright for the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Will it go? And Williams with the layup. Williams has got 5 now.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Wright kicks to Curry. From the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Dallas. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and has not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Green, and it's man in at the 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. And Brent, as you know, there aren't many players that can set a tone for a team, but Patrick Beverly is one of them.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly always embraces that role about setting the tone defensively on an opposing team's point guard, making sure that tonight, if you're going to beat the team that Pat Beverly plays on, you're going to have to go through them.
Curry against Williams. Back to Beverly. Outside for George. George double teamed to the inside. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by George. Harrell's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
The kick out to Wright. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Morris comes in for Green, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Williams. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Justin Jackson. And Doncic is subbed in for DeLon Wright. Doncic with the steal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Passes to George. Morris outside. Harrell with it. He kicks it to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Harrell. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good. 7 points for Paul George.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Leonard. No good. Shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to George. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. No good that time. And the pass to Curry, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Burke, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside, Porzingis. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
Leonard draws the double. Here's Beverly. The Clippers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I think Patrick Beverly, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
Both free throws good from Beverly. And here is Doncic. He's got 10. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to George. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic against Leonard. Stolen by Beverly. Outside, George. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Paul George.
Just 1 year in college for Paul George, and then made the transition to the NBA, and all the talk was about what it is we're seeing now. A very capable two-way player and all-star caliber talent.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
The Clippers on defense. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Hardaway against Leonard. Morris passes to Zubac. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game. Clippers moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. George.
Well, an accurate three-point shooter. Paul George can get it going from distance.
Stolen by Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Outside, George lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Now the pass to Porzingis. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Up top, Zubac. Guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Morris. Inside, here's George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, Brent, you look at the explosive numbers George has put up. A lot of it has to do with how he runs the pick and roll.
Incredible at his size and his ability to read the defenses in pick and roll situation. Anytime there's a defender that decides to go under on Paul George from the perimeter, he can let that thing rip from the three-point line. Last year, I think you saw him with the most poise that he's ever played with in his career. I expect that to continue.
George, no good on the free throw.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Mavericks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The first one falls.
And really, for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game for you. Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name on the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his second Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
Leonard hits them both.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Burke with it. Leonard's there. Burke can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it goes down 2 points.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Leonard. Jackson against Doncic. Here's Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic feeling it out. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Right side Jackson. Out to the right wing. Man passes to Jackson. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Shamet, and that one's good. Burke.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Shamet, the pass to Zubac. To the paint. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Wright in for Trey Burke. From deep. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Lou Williams is checked in for Reggie Jackson. Clippers leading by 6. Leonard draws the double. Here's Mann. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Now, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
And there's the pass to Jackson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Mann. And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Clippers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Curry's checked in for Doncic. Good on both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Mavericks. Passes it to Kleber. Back to Curry. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Marjanovic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The three. Great D that time from Harrell.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Man passes to Shamet. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Outside Jackson. To the inside. Right outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. Pass to Kleba. Shoots over Shamet. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wright against Williams. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team. Someone the younger guys look up to.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Wright. Down low and stolen by Harrell. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He came into tonight following a tremendous performance last time out and looks eager for a repeat. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
You know what I like about Paul George? He's quietly going about his business. Sometimes he'll take a back seat, but not in this case in the first half. Has the length, the skill, the deep range, matchup nightmare.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Well, the perimeter D is just too weak. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that high a percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clippers leading by 10. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Burke, and there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Doncic passes to Burke. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway goes in. Lays it up off the glass. Hardaway has got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Doncic against George. There's the pass to Porzingis. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. He's got 14.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range. And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Mavericks trail by 8. Burke with it. He has 5. Pass to Hardaway. Passes it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. 16 points for Luka Doncic.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Hardaway. It's good from long range. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
And so here is Dallas. Mavericks trail by 3. Burke kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Leonard attacking. Here's Zubac. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Doncic. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now, here's George. He's got 17. Dishes it to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And here is Zubac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Doncic over George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence.
Take a break.
He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
First one falls for him.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Now Zubac still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 4 to shoot. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morris passes to Jackson. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly. I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
And Morris drops them both. Here's Dallas. They're on a 19-4 run. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Leonard draws the double. Morris outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 10. And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Burke. Jackson passes to Harrell. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Harrell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact, Kevin.
Here's Curry, 11 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard the pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And George drops them both. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. And Wright, here we go. And it's sent back by George. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Harrell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Right against Beverly. Poked loose. Outside for George. Good on the triple. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Paul George right now invested fully in this game and on both ends of the floor. Relentless on offense thus far.
Kleber, the pass to Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover, and Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
Hardaway hits them both. Beverly with the ball. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
George against Curry. Fade away. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Beverly against Curry, and it's Beverly missing. Inside, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Woo, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
Clippers trail by 7. Now, here's George. 22 points for him. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Curry. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Jackson's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. Clippers trail by 7. And here is Williams. 12 points for him. Floats one. And Wright pulls it down. Dallas has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Jackson misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. .156 left to play in the third. Curry on target from 13 feet. Curry's got 15.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Williams with the ball. Now Wright defending. That shot no good. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. .129 left to play here in the third. Beverly, the pass to Mann. Outside Williams. Harrell against Curry. And it's Harrell missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry against Williams. Curry kicks to right. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And that one's good. Marjanovic. And now an 11-point Dallas lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harrell finds Beverly. Morris outside. The three. No good. Nice D from Porzingis. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to right. Pass to Marjanovic. He dishes it to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mann, and he hits the jump shot. He has 7. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Dallas as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Patrick Beverly. Marcus Morris is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Williams. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the inside, and Harrell slams it in.
Well, Harrell gets up there, and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
Right against Beverly. And stolen by Harrell. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Again, the Clippers. Dallas leading by 7. Right outside. Beverly against Curry. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Passes to right, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Lou Williams.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And he sinks the second. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Morris. The dish to Williams. No good with the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Here's Finney Smith. Now the pass to Marjanovic. And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry against Beverly. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now Harrell. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. Over Porzingis. That one rolling around and rims out. Mavericks leading by 10. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Three-pointer right. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And stolen by Wright. Here's Doncic. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Hard to deny Leonard when he gets in that close to the rim. Too many ways for him to get creative to score.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Shamet. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 31 points for Luka Doncic.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Double team on Williams. A 3 from Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic passes to Wright. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shamet with the steal. Kicks it to Williams. Back to Shamet from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Wright. Doncic with it. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Clippers trail by 7. Shamet finds Harrell. And good that time.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Here's Marjanovic. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Paul George comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jackson in for Williams. Then for the Mavericks, Hardaway's checked in for Marjanovic. And Trey Burke subbed in for Wright. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Porzingis. And that one is off. Great D that time from Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and the foul called on Porzingis. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Jackson is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Pass to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Morris.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Doncic kicks to Burke. Hardaway against Morris. Clock at 6. 18 feet out, and that one's good. Burke. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Back to Leonard. Hardaway with the steal. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
Porzingis against George. And it's George finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Paul George with the steal. And again, the Clippers turn it over. And the pass to Burke. Now Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Over George. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
George. And George able to finish. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Hardaway. Porzingis looking it over. And Doncic, here we go. And it's sent back by George.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
Passes it to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Outside Leonard to tie it up. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard with the steal. On the wing, George shoots from 12. Yep, that one goes. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Here's Burke, knocks it loose. Pass to Doncic, to the paint. Here's Hardaway, and it's good for 2. Hardaway has got 13 points in the second half.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Here's Leonard, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first. Leonard hits them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Off target from outside. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
They now take the lead. 24 points for Leonard. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now, here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And there's the pass to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Leonard draws the double. On the wing, Jackson puts up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. So the wing on the left. Finney Smith passes to Burke. Basket counts. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
There's Jackson with the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Up top, Porzingis, covered by Morris. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 1:04 left in the game. And they double up Jackson. He kicks it to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, man. Timeout. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so here is Dallas. Out to the wing. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Problematic or an Achilles heel for a lot of young bigs is consistency from the free throw line. Really hasn't been a problem for Porzingis.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Leonard dishes to Jackson. Feeds to George. Leonard kicks to George. George double teamed. Here's Jackson. Yes!
George out there moving the rock and figuring out where his teammates were to have success on that possession.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Porzingis. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
But they'll get another chance. From deep 3-point range, no good. So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Lou Williams, you guys made shots down the stretch. How did you battle back and get this win?
I think we did a great job of staying confident, staying in the moment, and really believing that we can win this basketball game. Tonight, it worked for us.
It surely did, Lou. Thanks very much. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.